and interesting for people. At the Harborside branch of Florida Atlantic University in Fort Pierce, the final preparations are underway. A new generation of turbine rotors is going to be tested. The engineers are part of an ambitious Gulf Stream project. They want to generate energy from the flow of the water.
And then for the other test, putting it in the water on Wednesday then?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
If you imagine all of the freshwater rivers in the world and their discharge into the world's oceans, you multiply that by 30 times, and that's how much water flows by our shores every second here. So you can imagine that there's a significant amount of power that's available. The U.S. Department of Energy did a study, and they determined that 163 terawatt hours per year could be extracted from the Gulf Stream for power. You could power all of the households in Florida, South Carolina, and North Carolina.
Can you see the other holes?
Water power stations could be set up wherever the Gulf Stream flows close to the coast. Right now, however, the miniature prototypes are still in the experimental phase.
The turbine, our research turbine, and the rotor for our research turbine we've been working on for about 5-6 years. This is the first opportunity that we'll have to actually collect some data about the rotor blades and how they perform. Yeah, we're very much looking forward to the results.
The carbon rotor blades are connected to a frame that is lowered from a boat into the water of the harbor test basin.
But you can still do that, but at least let me know. So if anyone sees anything out of the ordinary, if you hear something creaking or cracking, if you see something that you think is not right, that will possibly break or fail, please just call out and say stop, halt, or wait, anything like that, so that we all know that something's happening.
Once the rotor is in the water, the boat increases speed.
So little by little, we're simulating the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream on average is approximately 3 knots, and we're getting close to 3 knots now.
Now it's crunch time. Can the rotor prototype withstand the force of the Gulf Stream?
One of the parts that I'm really happy about is that there's nothing vibrating, nothing moving. It's really behaving very well. That's the first thing we look for in the structures.
What the Gulf Stream turbines will eventually look like and how they are going to be attached to the ocean floor is still open. It's going to take quite a while before the great river in the sea actually begins yielding energy.
Eventually we'll be able to see the day when our efforts now can turn into electricity coming to shore from turbines, not just here in the Gulf Stream, but around the world in other currents like the Kuroshio, the Agulhas in South Africa. Each continent has a current like the Gulf Stream, which could potentially be used for electricity.